And now, Greg Wawrinek with your local sports.
Good evening. Championship Saturday experience what amounted to about a 2-hour weather delay, but the 121st WIAA State Track and Field Meet is complete. Before the bad weather hit, Arcadia's Jim Hesley showed off for the final time as a high school sprinter. With more on what he leaves lacrosse with tonight, here's News 8's Charlie Clifford.
For the final time today, Jim Hesley reminds us all, no matter what the surface, speed is his thing. Tonight, the hard work paid off. A pair of Division II state titles in the 110 and 300 meter hurdles, along with the 200 meter dash third place medal.
Freshman year, I guess, I came to the state meets, I went to, all the football games and everything like that, and I wanted to be those kind of players and just push myself into everything I could have dreamed of.
Hesley's done paying for the track spikes. Iowa State covers that cost beginning next fall. The price to chase his dream? The loss of his former quarterback and twin brother Rob, who heads to Madison for his freshman year.
Last night I said, I'm really proud of you, and then he said, I like watching you run better than running. So I guess that's something that really stuck out to me. He pushed me every day in practice, and I owe him for everything.
In total, it's 3 career Wisconsin State track and field golds, but maybe down the road, these medals will all rank second for Hesley behind the roars of Raider fans that followed from Friday nights to the state finish line.
The small community of Arcadia, everyone's cheering for you and everything. So, my season here at Arcadia has been great. I couldn't have been any better.
Thanks, Charlie. Also in that Division II 110 high hurdles race was Aquinas senior Isaiah Brown. He PRs and gets second place behind Hesley.
The year started off a little slow for me. I don't know, I just took that time, get better in practice, just work hard every day, and it worked out for me and brought me here.
Well, it would be hard to find a happier group out at today's meet than the 4x100 boys relay of Holmen. The Vikings entered today's final with the second fastest time out of yesterday's preliminaries. Seth Holden and Aaron Smolik a little disappointed after finishing 6th and 10th place respectively in the 100. Well, they make up for it in this race. Smolik the anchor. Also on the team, Seth Wilson and Adam Johnson as they win gold by 3/100ths of a second.
Well, we were ranked 18th coming into it. Got ranked second coming into today.
Well, it was an awesome race. Everyone did amazing. Everyone did what they were supposed to do. Handoffs were great. Everything went amazing. And we just pulled out in first and held that and won state.
A ton of happy guys that put some blood, sweat, and tears into this team, and really excited we got to reach our goal.
Let's wrap up the local Division I action. Holmen's Mason Calander places 5th in the 1600 with a time of 5 minutes, 2.35 seconds. The race we mentioned just before, it's Holden 6th, Smolik 10th in the 100-yard dash. And in the 200, Smolik places 6th with a time of 22.46. Brookfield East wins the Division I boys title with 49 points. Holmen coming in 13th place. And Milwaukee King captures the Division I girls team championship. The West Salem boys 800-meter relay is fresh off a new school record yesterday in the prelims. Here is Charlie on why the Panthers' main man at anchor was not ready to let that record last for long.
For the second straight afternoon, the D2 800-meter relays turn for home meant celebration time for West Salem. Today, it's a new school record in 1 minute and 28.51 seconds, just enough for a state title.
As soon as I got it, I knew I had to go, and it was clear, and for me, it would just hold on to that first place.
And the anchor took advantage all right after Zach Pierce, Mark Harris, and Mitch Lehman did their jobs. Brent Heilman, fresh off a 5th place finish in the 100-meter dash, held the Panthers' lead late to leap to the top of the podium just as his brother did in 2011.
I trust all 4 of our guys. With having Brent as your anchor, you know that even if you're coming in 3rd, 4th, you know that he'll kick it in. It's crazy watching him run. He's something else.
You know what else is something? Despite playing football together, these 4 did not get pieced on the same relay until this spring. And really, once that was taken care of, it was time for takeoff.
The second that I heard that we had Zach Pierce and our 400 runner, Mitch Lehman, I'm like, oh man, we can do some damage with that.
Welcome back. Jim Hesley isn't the only one bringing back home gold from Arcadia. Junior Abby Zastro also putting on a show today. She wins the Division II 400 with a time of 56.86. Later, Zastro finishes third in the 200, but the highlight of her day for her, getting her first ever state title.
I knew that I caught most of the girls at the 200 mark, but I wasn't sure where I was. But after seeing like the time difference, I was really happy.
Let's move out in the field. Girls discus, Westby's Krista Hall is third, and here is Black River Falls' Travona Rave placing fifth. GET sophomore Chris Thompson places sixth in the high jump, and Westby's Lindsay Wilbur makes the podium, getting sixth place in the pole vault. Back on the track, GET's Dana Fayen wraps up freshman year, getting third in the 1600 after a second place finish yesterday in the 3200. Viroqua freshman Jillian Weston fifth. And in the boys 3200, Mauston's Nick Zolnik is fourth with a time of 9 minutes 23 seconds. Well, Freedom taking home the boys Division II team title, Hesley leading Arcadia to a sixth place finish. And on the girls' side, Jefferson is 2 points better than Wisconsin Lutheran. Well, after a tough start Friday, Royals Taylor Jurish rallied in a big way on the track. Charlie breaks down the seniors' final state push.
After a couple big moments nearly came together last spring for Taylor Jurish, the Royal star finally finds herself first across the finish line today. Jurish takes home the D3 100-meter gold in 12.80 seconds, topping reigning champ Alexandra Hutchinson of Columbus Catholic after finishing second to Hutchinson last season.
Throughout the whole season, I still had the best time, so I was confident in myself for that. But they were still really tough competition, but I had like the drive that I wanted to get first this year.
Her confidence to pull through on the track, as you hear there, did not take a hit, despite an unfortunate start to competition on Friday.
In my long jump, I scratched all three of my jumps. It was my first year making it to state in that, so I really didn't know like what to do, and it was a little off on that. I was just happy I made it in it.
So the senior wipes out the long jump mishap, puts in the top prelim time in the 100, the fourth best in the 200, and on championship Saturday, those marks hold true and translate to 2 medals. Reporting at State Track, Charlie Clifford, News 8 Sports.
Thanks, Charlie. Division III girls triple jump. Cashton senior Jamie Schmitz ending a stellar prep career on the big stage here at UWL, placing second. And Bangor freshman Ashley Lockington gets to stand at the top of the podium. She wins with a jump of 37 feet, 1.25 inches. Lockington admits there were nerves heading into today, but can't argue with the results.
I really had to work at it. I've been jumping consistently 34s, so it was a big jump to go from 34 to 37, so it was awesome.
More D3 field, Indy Gilmanton's Alex Grukowski places fourth in the long jump, and in the high jump, CFC's Garrison Barham and Ithaca's David Johnson tie for fourth. Let's stick with Indy Gilmanton on the track. The 4x200 relay getting sixth, and Grulowski gets to make another trip to the podium with a sixth place finish in the 200. Girls 800, Cochrane Fountain City's Abby Engel places second with a time of 2 minutes, 16.15 seconds. She's also sixth in the 400. And the Pirates Junior, also a member of the 4x400 relay team that places second. Brookwood fourth, Luther sixth. Boys 3200, Luther freshman David Vanucci fifth, while Mason Geary of Kickapoo Lafarge is sixth. Boys 300 hurdles, Luther making the podium again as it's Cameron Schrader sixth place finish. Girls 300 hurdles, Molly Cotton of Brookwood gets a fifth place state medal. Bangor girls finish fourth in the 4x100 relay, and Cashton's Emily Schaldick is fifth in the 100 hurdles. Check out the D3 boys team championship chase. Wild Rose, Coleman, and Marathon all tie for first place with 39 points. And for the girls, Cuba City sneaks out a 1-point victory. The big day for Engel puts CFC in 11th place.